all by yourself. Why don't you be with me?
And welcome back. Well, the India Club is having a wonderful event coming up this Saturday, and here to tell us all about it, somebody that is familiar to you, Susmita Mukherjee, and you have brought along Kush Bhan. And Kush, I met you out there, but it's the first time I think you've been on here, right?
That is correct.
Nice to have you here, sir.
Thank you.
Always good to see you.
Thank you.
And welcome. So this is a pretty big event. We were just talking about it off camera because there's so much going on in this variety fair, hence the name, Variety, right? So tell me about the Variety Fair in general and what it involves, because it involves an awful lot, all kinds of different things and food and fun times, right?
Honestly speaking, the spirit of our club is to bring, it's our culture to bring everybody together. And so this event is basically for unification in the community. And so what we are trying to do, we're trying to get everybody, all the vendors coming from the community, and they have arts and crafts and different type of products. That's what they are going to do. They are going to show and enjoy and communicate with each other. And basically, we have 3 big parts in this event. Like we have the first, we have the vendors will be showing their products in one of our area, big area. And then the second item is our entertainment.
Yes, you always have entertainment.
Entertainment,
and I know
yes.
the other part too that you always have.
Yeah,
Food.
exactly,
Yes.
exactly. And that I will direct it to my partner, Kush, on that.
Yeah.
But before that, I would like to say that during our entertainment area, what we will be having, some music. And that music will be like, first part will be like easy listening, and then it will have some Bollywood music too. Bibek and Renu and a child singer is coming, Biraj.
Ah, nice.
The three of them will be doing that. And Ray and Robin will be doing the easy listening part. And they're all from our community, like Laguna Woods Village.
Right, yeah.
And we also will have then fashion show. And a high-end fashion designer is coming to give us a fashion show, and then...
Now let me ask you, will this be India fashions or just fashions in
Actually,
general?
it's in general.
Okay.
And maybe there will be some Indian touch, and because the designer is Indian, her name is Dolma, and she just opened up a new boutique. So this is how the fashion show will be done. Also, another part of the fashion show is our shari demonstration.
Now
And,
say that again?
Shari?
Shari? Okay.
Demonstration.
What
Yes.
she's wearing right now is a sari.
Right.
Yeah.
And it had to put it on, I guess, right?
And we have different ways of the different styles of shari. That's what we are going to show. And this is our regular pattern, but there's other patterns too.
And they mean something, the patterns?
No, it brings different part of India.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right. Kind of like in Scotland, the tartans and things, mean different areas of Scotland and that kind of stuff. So it sounds like it's very similar. The patterns that they wear.
Yeah, the style,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
That's true. India has many states.
Yeah.
And most states have their own style. So the women dress differently in each area. So if you see a lady dressed in a different way, you know she's from that state.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
And
so-
you always, the way, look at how Susmita is dressed. You always dress
Thank you.
so lively and colorful.
And this is actually the regular pattern, like everyday pattern.
This is every day?
Everyday
Seriously?
pattern.
Wow. This looks like former wear,
Yeah.
you're going
Yeah.
out on the town.
We were taught in the school when we became, with ninth grader, we had to start wearing shari.
Okay,
That
gotta
was our
step up, right?
yeah.
So, Kush, tell me about you're gonna have. You always have food at these.
There's a variety of different foods. There are people who are going to display a South Indian style of food, making dosa, what is called. It's a crepe, and it can be eaten by itself or with some stuffing. Then there are people who would be serving some samosas and some other Indian delicacies. What else do we have, Sushmita? There'll be some
I think
desserts.
we'll have lunch and dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, lunch and
package
dinner.
of- yeah.
Wow.
Because
oh, well,
it's-
yeah. It goes from noon to 7
noon
o'clock.
to 7, so there'll be different foods. But these are the main things. It's going to be mainly vegetarian this time.
Right.
So be ready for it.
Yeah.
Lots
it's
of
always good food.
Yes, always good food. Yes.
So as far as goes for 7 hours. Are the vendors going to be there the whole time, and then different hours of the day, you'll have different musical acts and different.
Exactly, you
okay.
got it. Yeah. So this is what we will. A main focus of our entertainment will be 1 to 4, but
Okay.
other than that, we'll have music going on, like
Yeah, it's a
either
full
American
day.
music or Indian music in two sections, and during our the middle part of the program middle part of the hall is our vendor section.
Okay. And there's one thing I was going to ask you about. There's a high-end fashion bag.
Yeah.
Okay. Like a purse or something.
Exactly.
Okay.
We are going to have one vendor, one very special vendor, and her name is Mary Tennyson, and her mother, Mary Faye, lives in Laguna Woods Village, and this 90-year-old lady, she is very fascinated to go to ballet dances. She doesn't want to miss that. She doesn't want to miss the restaurant. She doesn't want to miss shopping. So what was this girl, her daughter was Mary Tennyson. She was noticing that every time mom has problem to push the walker and also having having the handbag or purse to handle that. So considering that when she was noticing this difficulty of her mother, so she decided to create a bag.
That's
a fashion bag, and this bag can be folded and that can be attached to the walker. So it becomes very easy, and it's called Stashall.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
This
became
great.
a brand name.
Yeah, that is really great.
And we are having her over here. This is, I think, will be our main attraction, where everybody will be, particularly in this community, everybody will like to see that.
You ought to get together with our friends down and adapt to it.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She should hook up with them and get that, because that's exactly what they would have.
I was thrilled to have her.
Yeah.
We'll try to connect them together.
Yeah.
Yes.
And as always, besides the music and all, I know you usually have somebody who talks about travel. I remember we had a gentleman on a while ago who talked about
Nino Mohan,
travel
yes.
in India. And as you were saying, the different regions are totally different travel experiences, right?
Correct, yes,
yeah.
very much. Very much like, different part of the country has different way.
Right.
Yeah, their food, their customs, and the religious activities or whatever is very different in one country. It's so much varieties.
I want to ask you, what is the cost per person? Because I know, is the food included? How does that work?
Well, food, you can have your own choice of food, and you come and deal with our
Okay.
food catering. And but the entry fee is only $2.
All right.
And it is going to be Clubhouse 2.
Clubhouse 2. And so it goes from noon until 7 o'clock
yes.
this Saturday, and you can stay as little or as long as you'd like, right?
Exactly.
And
exactly.
it sounds like a really great event.
It's going to be, actually we are trying to, all our India Club members are trying hard to make it a fun event.
Yeah.
This is the main focus, is to have fun.
That's just it, and you guys always do. Thank you for coming on.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate it. Always good to see you.
Thank you, Ken.
Nice to meet you, sir. Hope to see you again.
Indeed.
So again, remember, this is this Saturday at Clubhouse 2 from noon until 7 o'clock. There's going to be arts and crafts and vendors and clothing and travel and great food and great people, as always. Check that out. And their shows will be there, and you always do a good job.
And
definitely.
we always invite you.
Yes.
I want to see you someday.
All right. Someday I'll get there. Good to see you. Nice
Good to see you too.
Good to see you as
Good to
always.
see you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Hold on just a minute. We should host sometime. I would think